Good morning everyone, how are you all doing? First off, really sorry there hasn't been a video for a while. Lots of things going on, been a nightmare, child broke her collarbone and all sorts, so it's not been easy trying to get out and do some videos for you, let alone pictures. So what I've done is I've decided to get out for a bit, try and make the most of a relatively nice day. And I've come down to, I think it's South Devon, Wistman's Wood. So I've got a bit of a walk in that direction to Wistman's Wood, and then I've never been here before, so I'm gonna have a look around, see what it's like, and then hopefully get some nice shots. Right, so let's go. Right, so I'm fairly close to Wistman's Wood now. It's been about a 20-minute walk so far, but if you look around about there, that there is Wistman's Wood, I think. So, a bit further of a walk, and then I'll get stuck in. But yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be interesting to see what there is, and if I can get anything. Right, catch you in a moment. I've had a wander around. I haven't gone through the whole of Wistman's Wood yet. I'm probably not even 500 yards into it. I found quite a nice little composition here after scouring a few things. And what it is it's basically just all of these boulders all sort of leading in all the way into Wistman's Wood. What I'm finding I'm having to do, and you can probably see it here, is that if I point either up that direction or down certain directions or certain angles down this way, then I get a lot of the sky in. So what I'm finding is I'm having to go across Wistman's Wood just to make sure that I'm reducing the amount of sky that I've got in the trees. It's looking really nice. What I'm doing is I'm using the 70-200 and I'm just bringing all of those stones sort of close together. So on the left hand side I've got a tree holding in the left hand side, and then one of the rocks is actually placed quite nicely on the right hand side, so that's holding in the right, and just behind that you've got another tree as well which is just anchoring that side. So it's just nice little, almost like a little tunnel all the way down, which is really nice. What I'm having to try and do is focus stack. So I'm focusing on the tree on the left here, and then a few rocks throughout the shot, and then right at the very back. And then what I'll do is I'll have a look at the final images, but chances are I'll probably focus stack those. Right, so I found something else. It's a tree with the branches. I'm going to perch quite carefully. What's caught my eye is this big stone, and either someone has scraped in some circles, or I'm assuming someone's scraped in some circles. But what I thought was quite good is the fact that this tree is actually sort of going around and creating like a frame for the tree itself, like the base of the tree and this stone. So what I've tried to do is get close in with the camera and then try and get this branch so that it leads you all the way around and it sort of frames this stone and the base of the tree. It's looking okay. I tried a bit further away, down there, and it just looked flat. So what I've done is I've got fairly close. It's looking quite nice, but we'll the only thing that's bugging me a little bit is there's quite a bit of sky, or little patches of sky in the top, so I may have to try and tone them down as best I can. So, although this forest isn't particularly big, I think it's probably not even a mile long, it's just the boulders are big and difficult to clamber over, so it's going through to try and find something has been a bit of a nightmare, but I think I'm figuring things out. Yeah, I've spent a good few hours walking around now, and it's only got a couple of shots, which is a little disappointing, but I'm outside. It's not all about getting the shots. It's just nice to be out and being able to do something. Right, let's carry on looking. Let's see if I can find something else. Oh, weather-wise, it was blue skies, but as you can probably tell, it is now overcast. Which, to be fair, I think is working in my favour. It's there's less harsh light, so it's just a nice glow on everything. Could do with a bit of sun, but it is what it is. I'd rather have overcast than bright blue skies. I'm almost at the end of Wistman's Wood. I'm told this is the end of the main part, and then a little bit further there's another smaller part. So I may take a look at that in a moment as well. But just before that, what I've found is there's a path that goes all the way around. You can climb over and carry on walking. But what I've noticed is I think a lot of the moss has been taken up from the stones, and it looks like it's where most people would generally walk. But even before that, it looked like it was a path. So you got all these stones sort of making their way up, and then you've got this tree over the top as well, which sort of frames this road. It's like a little path. So what I've done is I've lined it up in portrait, and I've got the path coming up from the bottom, going past the tree, and then the tree's sort of on the right hand side. So you're sort of walking into the image. So it looks quite a nice shot. There is a bit of sky in the top, which I've tried to minimise the brightness of that. So it may need a bit of tweaking in post-production, but I think it should come out okay. I'm hoping this is alright. It looks quite a nice shot, so fingers crossed. Okay, right, so if I spin round, as you can see, I have come to the end of the main section of Wistman's Wood. I believe the other part is just there. So that bit, from what I gather, apparently there was a fire or something and burnt this part of the wood. So this is the end of the main section, and then there's a bit more over that way. I'm not sure I'm going to go up there, to be fair. It's now, what time is it? It's 3:10. There is, you can't see it, well you can almost see it, there is going to be no sunset, so there's no point me hanging around. So what I might do is, if I make my way up and then go back the way, there's actually a tor just over the way. So what I might do is just have a little wander up there and then see if there's any shots to be had up there. If I can work out how to get through all of this. Right. If I get lost, let someone know. Wistman's Wood, somewhere at the end of it. It's alright, it'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to give the tour a miss. I'm starting to run out of time, so I think it's time to call it a video. I'm going to head back to the car, get something to eat, because I haven't had anything to eat since this morning, and then yeah, make my way home. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. It's been a bit of an odd one, I think. I don't think I've been brilliant at the shooting the wood, but hopefully I've come out with some half decent images. You'll know before I do, as always. But yeah, if you liked it, give a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you on the next video, hopefully with less of a gap than the last one. Right, catch you later. Bye.